Good morning, Year 1. It is now time for English. Well done for all of your character descriptions on Baby Bear yesterday. They were fantastic. You were using some amazing vocabulary, you were using conjunctions in your writing, and I also saw some very neat handwriting. Well done. Today, we are going to be describing a character's feelings. To do this, we are going to use adjectives to describe a feeling. Can you remember what an adjective is? That's right, it's a describing word. We are going to be using the conjunction because, remember, a conjunction is a joining word, so we're going to be using the joining word because in our sentences. We are going to be using capital letters, full stops, and finger spaces in our writing. And we are also going to use our neatest handwriting. The lenses that we are going to be focusing on in today's lesson are this lens. Can you remember what this lens is? That's right, it's the feelings lens, because we're going to be talking about how a character feels. And the other lens that we are going to be focusing on in today's lesson is this lens. This is our sentence structure lens. And this is when we are going to be using our conjunction because in our writing. We are going to be focusing on thinking about how Daddy Bear, Mummy Bear, and Baby Bear are feeling throughout our story. Let's think about the different things that Goldilocks does to them. Pause this video and tell your grown-up 3 things that Goldilocks does to the three bears. Did you think of 3 things? Whilst you was telling your grown-up, I thought that Goldilocks ate their porridge. She then sat in their chairs and even broke Baby Bear's chair. And that she also slept in all of their beds. I would now like you to think about how you think the 3 bears would be feeling. If somebody had eaten your porridge, broken your chair and slept in your bed, how would you be feeling? You might be feeling a little bit sad. Segment the word sad with me. Sad. Perfect. But for today's lesson, I think that we can use better vocabulary than sad. So I'm going to put a cross through sad because I think that we can think of better synonyms for sad. When you think of any synonyms for sad, remember a synonym is a word that means the same thing. Whilst you were thinking, I also thought of some. I thought they might be upset. But they also might be unhappy. I also think the 3 bears might be feeling angry, but also irritated. Wow, we have come up with some amazing vocabulary to use in our writing. We have said that the 3 little bears would be feeling upset, unhappy, angry, and irritated. I would like you to now think if these are positive or negative words. If somebody is upset, I think that that is a negative word. I also think that unhappy is a negative word. If somebody is angry, what do you think? Is it positive or is it negative? I agree. It is negative. and so is irritated. All of the words that we have thought about are negative words to show that these are not very good feelings that the three bears are feeling. We are now going to use these words and think about when Daddy Bear came home and saw that somebody had eaten his porridge. We're going to use our feelings that we just came up with, but we're going to use the conjunction, the joining word, because, to explain why Daddy Bear was feeling upset or irritated. I'm going to start my sentence off with Daddy Bear was feeling, remembering my capital letter at the beginning of my sentence. I'm going to go back to my feelings and I'm going to say Daddy Bear was feeling upset. And I'm going to use another conjunction, but I'm going to use the conjunction and I'm going to pick another one of our feelings words. I'm going to pick irritated. Then I'm going to use my conjunction because. Daddy Bear was feeling upset and irritated because. Why was Daddy Bear feeling this way? That's right, because somebody had eaten his porridge. I'm going to put a full stop at the end of my sentence. If we think about the success criteria from the beginning of our lesson, we said that we were going to use capital letters, which we have done. We've got finger spaces. We've got a full stop at the end. We were going to use feeling words, which we have. We've used 2 in our writing. And we also said that we were going to use the conjunction because, which we have. I would now like you to write your own feeling sentence using the conjunction because.